They destroyed everything I loved. Now I will make them pay.
Okira, the snake goddess. She wasn't always full of anger, no. She lived peacefully in the deep forest away from villages and people. The trees were tall, with leaves that whispered secrets, and the ground was soft with fallen fruit. Okira was powerful, you see. She could change her shape, but most times she stayed as a big, shiny python, gliding through the bushes to hunt. She had little ones, her children, small snakes just like her, wriggling and playing in the sun. They were her joy, her everything, my darlings. She'd hiss softly, wrapping around them to keep them warm at night. One day, you'll grow strong like me. Okira hunted for them every day, hyena, antelope, whatever she could find. She'd slither far, using her sharp senses to catch prey quick and quiet. But one hot afternoon, Okira and her family needed to cross a narrow bush path to reach a better part of the forest where food was plenty. The path was tricky, full of thorns and dry grass that rustled like warnings. Wait here, my loves, Okira told her children. Hide in this shady spot. Mama will go ahead and find food for our journey. I'll be back soon. The little snakes coiled up together, trusting her completely. Now, while she was gone, hunting deep in the woods, a man came along that path. He was a hungry hunter named Kwesari from a small town nearby. Kwesari wasn't a bad man, just poor and desperate. His family had no food that week, crops failed from drought, and his wife was sick. He carried a sharp machete and an old sack, hoping for bushmeat. As he walked, sweating under the sun, he spotted the little snakes coiled up, innocent and still. At first he paused. In our old tales, snakes are sacred sometimes, guardians of the ancestors, but hunger made him forget. This could feed my children, he thought sadly. With quick swings, he struck them one by one. Blood stained the ground, red like fresh palm oil. He put their small bodies in his sack, tied it tight, and hurried home, his heart heavy, but his steps fast. Little did he know he had touched something holy. Back in the forest, Okira returned with a fat deer, but when she got to the spot, her children were gone. Only blood spots remained, drying in the heat. Her eyes widened. She dropped the deer and sniffed the air, tasting the fear and pain. No, my babies, she wailed, her voice echoing like thunder in the trees. Tears? Snakes don't cry. But her heart broke into pieces. Okira, the snake goddess, was burning with anger after finding her children dead. Their blood on that bush path broke her heart, and she wasn't the peaceful mama snake anymore. She wanted revenge. Whoever did this will feel my pain, she hissed, her scales trembling as she followed the blood smell from the forest to the edge of the town. At first, Okira stayed in her snake form. She didn't need to be human yet. She hid in the tall grass by the bush path, where the air smelled of dust and burnt wood. Her eyes glowed like small moons, watching for any man passing by. The first was a yam farmer, Zamuko. Heading home with a basket on his head, he was singing a happy tune, not knowing death waited. Okira struck fast, wrapping herself tightly around him. Zamuko screamed, dropped his yams. Okira devoured him and slithered away, thinking, one less human to hurt my kind. Another day, it was a trader, Ikando, carrying cloths to sell. Same thing, attack, scream, gone. The path became a place of fear.